Welcome to the lesson on using smart verbs. Bloom's revised taxonomy operates with 6 different levels of learning, also known as cognitive levels, ranging from simply remembering some material to creating original ideas or concepts. Specific verbs have been assigned to the different cognitive levels of the taxonomy so that educators can plan on how to achieve the desired learning outcomes for the lessons. Smart refers to the verbs being measurable, and in most cases this means that assignments yield products and behaviors where the educator can measure and observe to which extent the desired learning goals have been achieved by the learners. To show how to use smart verbs in relation to Bloom's taxonomy, we will look at 2 examples on how to do so. If we have some basic elements that needs to be taught at the beginning of a course so that the learners can refer to them during the run of the course, focusing on either remembering or understanding would be the right cognitive level to work at. Thus we can choose verbs aligned with the desired cognitive level. That could be recall or repeat at the cognitive level of remembering, using questions like "Can you repeat why?" or "State the meaning of." Based on this, the appropriate activities and products can be decided on, for example, running a test for testing remembering. On the cognitive level of understanding, learning goals could be identified with verbs such as identify or explain. And assignments could be based on questions like what differences exist between X and Y, and can you distinguish between X and Y? Again, the educator can choose the appropriate activities and products for the assignments used in class, for example, testing understanding by having the learners sum up the lesson. Next example is with a more complex topic that needs more advanced activities for understanding it properly, for example, a topic that has some ethical implications. This would mean that if we look at Bloom's taxonomy, we could choose the levels of analyze or evaluate. Looking at the level of analyze, first we could use verbs like relate, examine, or question from the analyze level. Based on this, learners could be assigned to examine or debate the topic by arguing in class or writing a report using questions such as what are some of the problems of X and what was the problem with Y. If evaluation is chosen, this means that the learners could approach the topic by seeking to justify, defend, or critique different approaches to the topic using questions such as, can you justify if X is a good or bad thing, or can you defend your position about Y? And this could lead to the learners engaging in group discussions or making a survey. In this way, the educator can assist learners in achieving the desired learning outcomes of your lessons while observing if the learners reach the desired learning outcomes. The last cognitive level of creation has the most advanced assignments attached with the highest level of critical thinking, such as conducting experiments, creating a new hypothesis, or developing a new model. The point of the verbs and the associated activities and products is that the educator can observe and measure learning. Do not choose verbs that leaves no room for measuring, such as hear, comprehend, know, see, memorize, think, perceive, understand, or feel. Such verbs are both vague and will yield a behavior with little room for observation and measurement. Using the right questions is important when setting up assignments for your lesson. Depending on the desired cognitive level of the lesson, you can choose questions that correspond with that level. Key is that learning can be observed and measured. Thank you.